Hi everyone, it's Vicki. Welcome to my voyage. Glad to have you here. If you're a new subscriber or a new viewer, welcome to the oldies. Thanks so much for coming back. Really appreciate your support. Today I have 5 items. I've limited it to 5. I could have done more, but I want to keep the videos just a little bit shorter and maybe do just a little more in-depth on the items than I might just fly through if I had, say, 12 items. But 5 items that I have purchased specifically for cruising. And some of these items I have tried, some of these items I have yet to try. I'm excited to try. And as always, I will put my Amazon links below if they are available. Sometimes the exact item is in, and sometimes I'll just put in something similar, but I usually say that. So just in case you want to read more about them, want to purchase it, whatever. They are Amazon associate links. So if you purchase through them, there is a possibility that they would give me a couple pennies, just to be transparent. But I'm definitely not making a living doing that. So, and no worries that I'm trying to just promote something, because we're talking literally pennies. All right, so one of the best items, and this isn't a recent purchase, I bought this years ago, but I just repurchased because the old ones being left in the garage had gotten kind of hot and worn out and cracked, and I just decided better safe than sorry on this type of thing. And they are, and I've bought these for other people as gifts, by the way. These are the luggage tags. Now these aren't the luggage tags where you put your ID and your information in there. These are the tags. They have a metal, I don't know what you call it. It screws on and off so they're not going to come off, and a little zip thing here. But these are the tags that you put your cruise ship luggage tag that has like your cabin number and all that on there. It's color coded usually, that sort of thing. This particular style right here works for Holland, Princess, Carnival, I think all the Carnival brands. And then the Royal Caribbean brands, they are a longer type of luggage tag that you print out. And so they do make these in the other shape. I don't remember what Norwegian was. I think these work for Norwegian too. But I love these. And they come in, I think, a set of 4 usually. And they end up being a little over $1 each, to my recollection, about $1.25 each. And they don't last forever. What happens is they do end up getting like little nicks and cuts on them. And they would probably, the ones that we quit using would probably still work. I don't want to take a risk when it comes to my luggage. So, but these are an inexpensive but big peace of mind for us. They've worked very well. And like I said, I've given them as gifts. I gave the long ones to someone who mostly cruises Royal Caribbean. So yeah, so these are nice to have, but they're also a nice little gift if you know someone who's cruising and you're trying to spend, under $10. Anyway, so we got new fresh ones recently. All right, so the next item, I did not buy this particular one for a travel. When I say cruise ship, I include traveling too, as well as the cruise ship. This actually came in one of my unboxing boxes. You'll be able to see it. It was, it's called, what is it? Coloring and Classics. Classics and Coloring. Anyway, it is a puzzle book. Now, but I do buy these normally. I just didn't need to because I have this one. And this is my favorite kind of puzzle book for, especially on the plane. I don't like using my phone and having the charge go down or having to get the charger out because I'm always afraid then I'll leave the cord or something. Anyway, so I actually kind of, and they fit in your purse. So I actually kind of like having an actual hardbound puzzle book. And I like the kind that is just a variety of puzzles, although if you can see the pages, you'll see I probably have done the Sudoku mostly. But yeah, just a nice puzzle book for sea day, or just even if it's just in between time, you're just killing a little time before dinner, or you're out by the pool, or whatever, whatever reason that you're not doing one of the activities, or you're not off the ship. I think these are a nice thing to have. Now, I do have games and things on my phone, but again, I don't want to always run down the battery or always be on my phone. I think these give a little more rest to my eyes because the print is so much bigger. Maybe a younger person wouldn't have that same thought, but Anyway, yeah, and I think the important thing as a puzzle person is that you get one that has all kinds. You see, I always keep a pen attached to it. Is that you get the types of puzzle book that has a variety. So if you get sick of one type or you discover you don't like it, whatever. But anyway, that one has been on one trip so far and is about to go on another one. All right, so the next item, well, it's really two items, but they make one. And it is something I haven't tried yet, and I might do an unboxing video on them. Tell me below if you think I should do that, because I haven't opened them up yet and tested them out. I've had a similar product before that I use for my keys, but this particular one is called AirTag. And I think people do use it for their keys and stuff, but we're going to put them in our luggage. And then these are the little things that they can go in that kind of helps protect them. I haven't opened them up, but it reminds me of the whole medallion thing on Princess. Is kind of what it looks like. But I have something called a tile that I got a while back that is on my keychain. So if I were to lose my keys, I can look on my phone and it'll help me locate them. Well, this is the same thing. We're going to put these in our luggage so that, like I think our luggage has, like zipper parts, or the ones we've been carrying doesn't have that zipper in the back, the little kind of hidden zipper. Older style luggage, or our older style luggage does. But anyway, there's always a place to put them. And they came with these, well, they didn't come with them, I'm sorry. I ordered an item that matched them, and you stick the little thing in there, the little actual device in there, and then this I think you put on your, like you could put a key ring through it or something like that. And we're probably just going to leave them in the zipper part of our luggage. We have a large zipper compartment, but they'll be nice and secure in there. But this will help us if for any reason our luggage is lost or stolen. We could possibly locate it until whoever has it locates this. And I've heard a lot of people talk about them, so I thought I'd give them a try. All right, so the next item is another one that I haven't tried yet, but I'm very anxious to try them because I am grossed out by putting shoes in my luggage because I know how dirty the bottom of shoes can be. And I have at times like had Publix bags that I put a few pairs of flip-flops in and closed it up and stuff. But I got these on Amazon. Now I got two types. The other was much smaller. Might have worked for a pair of flip-flops or two pair, but these are nice and bigger ones. So I'll put both links below so you can see, because maybe we're going to Alaska on our next cruise, so I needed bigger ones anyway, because I might take a pair of like my hiking boot kind of things. I don't know. I'm undecided on that. But anyway, these are to put shoes in, and then you can just close them up and put them in your bag. I would make sure I got the air out because I don't want to take up any more room than I have to with them. But yeah, this is going to make me very happy because I'm always like putting the soles of the shoes together, the heel soles, the bottom of the shoes together, and trying to squish them in there and then put stuff on top and around them so they don't move, so that the top of them doesn't, even if the top of them isn't touching my clothes, I just know there's like been dirt or grime on there that gets out. And I do try to keep them separate from my clothing, but yet, yeah, I'm going to feel a lot better having these. And this there was a lot of them in this package. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's Minnie. 6, 7, 8. Minnie's mom's coming to visit tomorrow. Okay, so there's a dozen of them. I don't remember how much they cost. They weren't inexpensive, but I mean, you could do probably the same thing with the grocery, recycle, reuse. Grocery bags, and we've done that with certain things, and we almost always pack an empty grocery bag or two for just in case like your swimsuit's wet, like sometimes the last night of the cruise you might want to get in the hot tub or something. But yeah, I think these are going to be perfect for containing grit off at the bottom of shoes. So yeah, and yeah, I would put these in line with packing cubes. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the very last item is a jewelry travel bag. I got this one on Amazon, and I'm going to tell you, I have mixed feelings about it. In some ways, I like it very much. I just stuck a bunch of pearl jewelry in here just to show you how it works. Some real pearls, some not real pearls. I don't know which is which. but it has, well, first off, it's zippers. It has a zipper on each side, and they're nice big zippers. It's quilted. It comes in a variety of colors. I picked the black one. And both zippers go to the middle, which I like, or, you know, zip all the way to one side. All right, so that's the outside of it. Oh, what does it say on there? It says Bag Smart. All right. So it has these things, and these are really nice quality here. These are like leather. If they're not leather, they've got me faked out really well. And you can hang necklaces on there. And then there's pouches. Let's see if I can show you here. Well, first off, something fell out. There's these little bands here. I'm going to put one through that you can put your necklace through to keep it straight. I didn't do that on this. I just threw these in here quick for a demonstration. So that little band, you see that? That holds it in place. And then there's pockets. There's two different pockets where you can put it in, especially if it has a pendant on it. There's two different lengths of it, so you can, it'll work for long or short. So there's how it would hold. So each of these should look like that if this was packed properly. Open this, put your necklace in, and then clip it shut. All right, then it has a drawer part, a zipper part. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right, it has a zipper part, and I just stuck some of the long ones that in there. Like I say, this is all filled with pearls, just to give you fake pearls mostly. And I think in here I put pendants. And then I ended up putting a bunch of earrings in there because it does, this is the part I don't like about it, is this earring thing here. It's a plastic thing with holes in it. But I have found that unless it's just sort of a flat post or some of the hoops around the edges, this didn't hold that. They came off. The posts came off of the earrings a lot, or they came open or whatever. So I'm not as impressed with this. If I had something else, I would just cut this plastic thing off, but I don't. So anyway, I've had this, I don't know, at least a year. And then these are for holding rings. Just put them on the ring, snap it back in. And then there's one more zipper here, which is where I put bracelets or anything chunky or bigger, because that's where you can see. Yeah, I tried to do different size pearls so you could get an idea of how much space that it holds. Or, you know, how much the volume of jewelry that it could hold. So there you go. So just a minute and I'll fix this. Okay, so that's how it would sit. Look, if you had it all set in there correctly under here, and then into these things down here. Now there's two, like I mentioned down here, there's two sets of pouches. One is sectioned off, so only the beads above that would really go in there. But this one down here is more open, so I guess you could put pendants down here, although it feels a little loose for that to me. Maybe a bracelets or a chunky bracelet or something. But yeah, so that's it. So you just close it up, zip it up. I just, like I said, zip it to the middle. I like my zippers in the middle for some reason. Has a little hand carrying case. My only downside to that, well, I have two downsides really. One is the plastic thing for earrings. I'm not fond of that. Didn't work that. I mean, it works, but not on all earrings. And so just be careful if you have something like this and it has that and they're coming apart. Every time I open it, I'm really careful because some of the earrings came loose and they fall out when I open it. So you have to be careful not to lose any. I lost backings, but not the earrings, thank goodness. The other downside, and it's not really a downside of this, it's a downside of the color I chose. It is a little hard to see, like in the the safe of a cruise ship, you know, when you have a safe in your room. And it's really nice because it has this and you can pull it right out. However, if you don't see it, I just think there's a chance that you could forget it. And so far, I don't think I've ever had a lighted safe, although I do know they're out there. But I just have to remember. I've never forgotten it. I probably never would. But I could see how it could be an oversight. And say something happened to you and someone else was packing up your room, like, you know, whatever. God forbid something like that would happen. But just say it did. They could easily not see this. If this is all they saw in a dark, you know, safe, that you can't really get in, you know, your face isn't in it. It's only like this wide on the top, or, you know, top to bottom. I think it'd be easy to miss. So I would go for a different color. So thanks again for watching my video. I hope you'll give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're interested. Love to have you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.